Hi, using these parts that you already see, so the case, tail, mesh bracelet and this movement, I will build a custom dress watch exactly like this. My name is Sebastian and you are watching Ticking Watch. First of all, thank you for visiting Ticking Watch, and if you are my subscriber, thank you for coming back. All the views and all encouraging comments are motivating me to make new videos, and this is also a challenge, so let's see what I can do from all these parts that you already saw. What I'm doing now is preparing the movement so that it can be cased and so that I can install the watch dial. And here we have the watch dial. This one is pretty old. I bought it a couple of months before all the perturbation with our pandemic began, and it is some quite old dial. Anyway, it fits to this movement, and this movement is probably a Chinese movement, Seagull ST36. I'm not quite sure if this is a real Seagull movement. It is definitely a clone of Unitas 6498. Okay, I think the fits are tightened, and now I will install actually these hands, these watch hands, and they are known as a cathedral hands because of their shape, especially of the shape of this our hand. And to install this hand I will use quite sophisticated tool, a pen, or actually a tube from a pen. This dial is pretty old, has some lume, and I hope nobody used rhodium in this lume. Okay, the hour hand is on place. A little bit cleaning. And now the minute hand. I think this is quite simple task. And what I can see here, that the minute hand is a little bit too long. So what I have to do is to cut it a little bit with these scissors. So another sophisticated tool. Of course I'm joking now. And yeah, I've done it off camera because I need a little bit more concentration to do that. And now I'm pressing the minute hand. And yeah, well, I think now it fits almost perfect. Because the hands are painted black, it can be that on the end of this hand, when you cut the end, there will be some white marks, so then you need only some painting and paint the end with the black paint. That's it. And now the second hand, and with the second hand it is always a little bit tricky because the tube that connects the hand with this pinion from the second wheel is in most cases a little bit too small, so the diameter of the tube is too small, so we need to make it a little bit larger. And here I'm using a needle or a pin and tweezers. That's it. This is other method, but should work also in the same way. Okay, I think now it should be okay. So the opening in this tube should be big enough. So let's try. Okay, it seems it fits perfect. It still doesn't want to go in very smoothly, but anyway. Now I'm checking only if the hour hand is hacking with the the second hand, and it is a little bit. Let's check it again. Okay, I think now should be perfect. Okay, so what's left is to put the movement into the case. Let's change the crown to the crown from this case. And here we have a crown in a pilot style. It's a little bit bigger, but it will be a manual winded watch, therefore to have a bigger crown is much better. Let's remove the dust. And now I can start casing the movement. Okay. Slowly the watch is getting his shape. Small adjustments. Okay, so as you see, the movement is moving inside the case. So the next thing that we have to do is to install these mounting plates. That's the first one. I will screw only a little bit this one. Now the second, pay attention because this mounting plate is a little bit bent on the end, and this bending should go up so that the movement can sit very tight in the case. Okay, now I will finally screw or tighten these screws. Next step will be adjust the winding stem. Now I'm checking only if the winding stem is pushed fully, and now I can measure how much I have to cut, and I think 8.5 millimeter will be enough. Okay, using small tongs I will cut the winding stem to the right length. And now, using this tool, I will grinding edges of the end of this winding stem so that I can easily screw it to the crown. Of course, before I do that, I need to clean everything. So on the one hand, it's pretty easy to make a watch to yourself, a custom watch, but on the other, we have to make some steps to make it right. In fact, that's the third custom watch that I'm doing, and I'm only a beginner. Okay, let's check. Okay, so yeah, I think it's like it should be. Now I'm tightening the setting lever. Okay. A little bit cleaning like always. Now the case back. and few words about the parts. So as I mentioned before, the day I bought on a flea market, now I will only adjust the time. The hands and the case I bought on AliExpress, and the movement I took out from a different, also a Chinese watch that was looking a little bit differently. And now only the mesh bracelet. This mesh bracelet I bought on eBay. So let's adjust the length, and in a moment, guys, we will see how it looks like on the wrist, because that's the most important thing. Let's press it. And yes, so it looks like. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, this project, and you like this watch. Tell me about it. What do you think about all the steps and the final results? And here, because I made also a service of this movement, which you can also see on my channel, you can see on Ticking Watch, and that's the result after adjustment, because it wasn't running perfectly. So yeah, well, I think everything goes like it should. I'm really happy about this watch, because I didn't get only a very original and unique timepiece, but also a very good running timepiece, and I hope it will be a reliable one. So thanks for watching. That's the Loom. See my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.